Hi guys, we're back here today again in the flower shop. Today we are going to make a funeral spray, a church spray, which is one that will sit on a pillar up in the front by the casket. If you're ordering something for somebody, you can send one, but typically if you are making the service arrangements, you would want to get two, one to sit on each side of the casket. This is just going to be a designer's choice. We're just going to show you how to do it, put it for sale here in the cooler. Miss Irene is going to make it. I'm going to sit here and just talk, because what else am I going to do right now?
Are you going to talk?
Okay, so right now she's got some greens here, some myrtle, some brake fern, Commodore, which are these big leaves. We got some lemon leaf and leather. She's going to use white flowers in this spray. She's working with a pair of bonsai clippers and going to start. Irene, we're going to try and do this as fast as possible, just so you guys get the idea of how to make one if you want to make it at home. So she's going to fill this whole thing in with greens first, and then she'll come back through and add the flowers. You want to make sure you put a block of Oasis in it. Leave room on the sides so it can be filled up and watered. Make sure all your stems have a fresh cut. And this is going to be filled in with a lot of green before we even add flowers. These baskets come in 3 pieces. We just snap them together, the handle, the bucket, and the ring around the bottom. These look really nice when they're on each side of the casket. They are a lot cheaper than standing sprays, but they're still really beautiful. And they're still tall once they're on the pillar next to the casket. So you can go on any websites you want and order these, or you can call Flower Shop Direct. If the person had a specific flower they liked, or you wanted a specific color, you can order it however you want. You can also call and just say, I need some church sprays, designer's choice, like, you know, just make it bright and beautiful, or all white or pastel colors. And anybody's going to be willing to accommodate you. So now she's adding some lemon leaf. You want to use a lot of different greens because it makes the arrangement look so much nicer and just a lot more expensive when you are adding different types of greens. Just accents the flowers better. I love brake fern, which is what she has in her hand right now. Brake fern is very, very pretty. And if any of your flowers or greens come with like a brown tip or brown end, make sure you cut it off, because you don't want anything in the arrangement that's going to give the appearance that it's dead. Sometimes that just happens when things come in. She's going to spray it with green spray. And she's leaving a gap in the front because a lot of times on these church sprays, people want a big bow like right here in the center. So we'll leave that big old space for the bow. So this is what she's got going on so far. This, and let's add some myrtle up coming out the top of this. Just to give it some more height. Way better. And this is just a typical church spray. So you want to kind of keep the A shape, the A frame, like a triangle. Going, I'm not talking to you. You know what you're doing.
I said
she's all okay. Yeah, it looks nice with the myrtle in it. We're trying to slow down the length, or trying to speed up our videos by going faster. Before we would take our time and explain, and I feel like people just fast forward to get to the end anyway and see how it's made. So we're just going to go for it as quickly as possible. And Irene is a pretty fast designer here. Over the years, she's gotten super fast.
Try to.
No, you are pretty quick now. It's so funny because in the beginning, something that you will stress on for 2 hours looking at it. Like, oh my gosh, did I put this in the right place? Did I put that in the right place? Does it look okay? Now you can make in just a few minutes and have it out the door. And those, what she just added, are Snapdragons. Snapdragons come in a bunch of different colors. Okay, yeah, there's an orange juice for you. Go find it. So now she added some Cushion Mums. These are Cushion Mums. These are Snapdragons. And she's adding some Vendella roses. I like to use more open roses in funeral arrangements or memorials, because when a rose is open, it's really pretty, and it fills up a lot of the arrangement more than if it's a super tight bud. They just look open and nice in service arrangements. There's going to be a lot of services around the holidays usually, which is very sad. I don't know why that is, but I mean, I know why that is, but very sad. That she has Spider Mom. Spiders, right? Or China? Yeah, spider. These two, you can put banners across these. Here in the shop, we print banners out of a machine. They can say anything you want. It could say like beloved mother, beloved father, in loving memory. You could put the person's name. You can put the person's nickname. We do a lot of printing on those, and that would just go across the arrangement, and we would scroll the end. So now that she's getting in all of the bigger flowers, once you do that, so you do your greens, then you do your bigger flowers, and then then you do your bigger flowers, and then once you've done that, you're going to come back through and you're going to add a filler in these gaps. So these gaps here, what are you going to fill it with? Baby's breath?
Yes, and I forgot to get
So there's some behind you. So in these gaps, you want to come in and just kind of put a little bit of like baby's breath or Misty. Everybody knows baby's breath. So she'll come in with that and fill in the holes. Very nice. It just gives it a, like that extra. And one of these on each side of the casket is very pretty. But again, if you are just ordering flowers for somebody that you know because it's their service, you can order one. Don't feel like you have to order two. Anything with floral foam in it too, you need to make sure that it is filled with water at all times. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so she is, sorry, the phone was ringing. So she's about done with this arrangement. She's still got to add some fillers and other things to that. But this is what your basic church spray looks like. An inexpensive church spray. Something nice, something thoughtful to send that's not going to cost you a lot of money. Of course, as you go, if you start adding more expensive flowers or they get a lot bigger, it is going to cost more. But this is just a basic white designer choice church spray. So I'm going to go ahead and let her finish making that. But we just wanted to show you what a church spray was.